Hello, how are you, twin flames? So, experiencing still the separation or slowly grounding into love, whichever case may be. Today's topic is going to help you. Either you are on your journey, or you are in harmonious union, or you are just meeting your twin flame and in the initial phase of that romance. So throughout all this romance, today's topic is going to help you. It is about the twin flame morning rituals. Okay, so mornings are always beautiful, and it's a very peaceful time, not because of the environment only, but because when you slept over the night, and your mind has calmed down from all the experiences that have happened in the past, and when you are starting a new day, you have the power to script out. I will say it, I love this word. You can literally script out how your day is going to happen. You can literally design that in the morning itself, and allow yourself to settle into that energy throughout the day. And being on a twin flame journey, and be it your initial romance phase or separation phase, or even you are in harmonious union, living with your twin flame is always a very high vibration state. Okay, and what happens is, like, if you don't commit to ground in your high vibration, it is at times it becomes very natural. If you have a tendency to give up or fall back in your vibration, so even if you are in harmonious union, you can literally go back into the separation. It will not take much time. So it is always good that if you have elevated your vibration, you have ascended over some past experiences, past separation consciousness. So always ensure that you are moving ahead, you are always growing next day. And mornings are the best time to set it. Okay, what had happened in the past, that was expression of what was there within you energetically, and another new morning is like giving you a open door or a blank paper where you can rewrite your vibration. You can absolutely write down and set yourself energetically, in which way you want to share your light throughout the day. So it is always good that you connect with yourself in the start of the morning. Few things that I had done and I keep doing like during morning. Like at times you will notice that it becomes very difficult to even wake up. Okay, like you will feel like just lie down. That happens because the energy that is stuck within you is not actually flowing, and that makes you actually heavy. You are not able to process that energy and release that energy. So when that situation is happening, and the mornings are going to naturally feel heavy, you will not feel like waking up. You will just set the alarm, but it will keep snoozing. You will keep snoozing it. So all these things are normal. So how you can cope with this easily? You should not be harsh on yourself, like I should be disciplined. From tomorrow I will wake up at 6 and then run and all that thing. You will not be able to do that. If you may find that idealistic, you may see like people are doing that and getting benefited, and they're sharing their happy stories, but that is not going to help you. You need to accept your situation. You need to accept that your current situation or your current energy state is not going to help you to do those stressful activities in the morning. Okay. And how you can cope with this is like simply you can just just like wake up, rather than getting up you can just simply lie down on the bed and listen to some of the meditation music. I always like listening to like 428 hertz music. Those are frequency of unconditional love. So that will help you to concentrate on your heart, and you'll be able to feel that love that you are not able to feel when you are going through a separation, or like when your twin flame is not there. So you can always easily, and you are not into that mastery where you are able to connect with your unconditional love energy naturally. So there is nothing wrong in getting some external support. You can always tune into any music. There are a lot of music available on YouTube. You just have to check some of the frequencies. Those are 428 hertz. That helps you literally ground in your heart. And if you can sit down and do it, that's always good. But it is okay if you are able to do that by lying down, but don't get into sleep. Okay, try to feel that music, how that music is sinking into your body, how that music is helping you to connect, because music has its own therapeutic effect on your mind, on your body. Music helps you to flow, make your energy flow. That's why you will see in all those movies, Bollywood movies specifically, there are so many music, so that you get that emotional charge into you. So you can always use that. And if you can like if you have enough amount of energy, so that you can put some activity into physical exercise, it maybe you can start with doing 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk, whatever is comfortable to you. Absolutely, that is okay. You don't have to you don't have to what I say, take a target that I'm going to walk for 30 minutes, 45 minutes with high speed and all that. You can literally do like normal walking in the nature. That will actually help you ground, like all that anxiety and that stress that you are feeling in your mind, that will settle down. So it is okay. The intention, need to see what is your intention. The intention is not losing weight. Maybe you are also have overweight like I have, but the intention is not reducing the weight. The intention is first bring in or ground that energy. Once your energies are grounded, you will lose weight naturally. Okay? You don't have to prioritize that activity and then stress yourself. So you can always take that walk in the nature. That will help you ground. And when you are walking in the nature, if you find there are plants and there are big trees where you can actually hug the tree, you go ahead and do that. Or if you find there are lawns or even soil, you can literally remove your shoes and try to stand on the lawns and try to stand on the soil. That will help you ground a lot. That will reduce your anxiety to a great extent. I still remember I used to just in the morning just take my cup of tea and just stand in the lawn and have it, because that helps me ground. That absolutely helps me ground. You can do that. And one more point, that people have a it's a myth that when you are on a spiritual path, then you should restrict the intake of tea, coffee or some other food. But again, it is always the feeling that you attached to that food that affects you, not the food. Okay, So if you are feeling like, if you have a natural good feeling when you drink a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, I will always recommend go ahead and do that. There is no need to, like, you like actually tea and coffee, but somewhere it is prescribed that you go and have lemon water or go and have honey in the hot water. You do that. So don't do that. If those things are not making you feel good, don't do that, because you are already in a state of anxiety. Then you are just stressing yourself, you are just torturing yourself. So it is always good, you give yourself things that makes you feel good. And that doesn't also replace the benefit of lemon water and honey water, but that importance is there when you have an intention in that direction. But currently your focus is how you can ground. So it is always good that whatever makes you feel good, go ahead and do that. I always like having a cup of tea in the morning. That helps me settle a lot, like all that anxiety was able to calm down, and then you will be able to come to a place where you will be able to connect with yourself, and you can always get into doing some mirror exercise. Whatever you have the plan, the current state of your journey, and then make a choice for that day. Make a like a just one choice, just make one choice for that day. Like maybe the whole day I will get those 5 work done, or maybe the whole day I will sleep. That is also absolutely fine. But the purpose of sleep is to heal yourself. Okay, like you have done a breakthrough in the inner work, so it is absolutely okay that you are upheaving. So you can absolutely spend the whole day by sleeping, but make your choice very clear what you are going to do. Or because choices are like you are shifting something different, you have been doing something which was not in alignment, and you made a choice in alignment of self love. Then you implement or stay in that choice for that vibration, and also integrate that choice throughout the week. So that will help you get the mastery over making a choice and bringing that into your life, making it grounded in your life. So all that you can practice in the morning. And specifically, don't, if you are in the separation phase, please avoid checking your phone. It will always be good you keep it away, and specifically don't try to see what your twin flame is doing, because whatever you are doing, you are actually passing on that vibration of love, self love towards your twin flame. So rather than you engaging into that separation consciousness, what your twin flame is mirroring to you, you always take back that power and come into self love. Because the more and more you ground in the self love, your twin flame will get magnetized towards it. So keep practicing all this, and let me know how is it helping you to reduce your anxiety or helping you to ground. Thank you.